Hi, everyone, and welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and we've got a couple beautiful ladies joining us today from Faith in Action and also a local artist to talk about an amazing fundraiser. And we even have two guitars up here that we can talk about it. I'm going to start with Devon.
Hi, I'm with Bristol Faith in Action, and we help people who are having a financial crisis with either their housing or their essential services. So we're looking to stabilize people for at least 30 days. The rent needs are so great this year and are rising. Even as we're closing into the end of the year, we have landlords that we've worked with for years and they've had to raise their rent, and it's almost cost prohibitive for us even as an agency to be helpful. So we decided we were going to do a fundraiser to try to fill that gap, and we are going to raise $25,000 by having this partnership with a work of art gallery and these beautifully original hand-painted guitars. And Teresa has painted these two.
I know, Teresa, they're incredible. All right, so tell us, how do you even go about starting this?
So the guitars were given to me, and I've never painted on a guitar before. So all this was new for me, and I did some research, and you have to sand it down and put a base coat. And then I came up with my idea. I wanted something for Bristol. I had taken these pictures and I've always wanted to paint them on something, and it just so happened I got the two guitars. So I had a lot of fun painting them, and I just hope they go to a wonderful home and they get to enjoy them as much as I've enjoyed them in the short period I've had them.
What a great idea. So how did you even come up with this idea?
Well, it started out as a much larger scale and kind of morphed into this, which divine timing is everything. And so this has ended up being the greatest thing. It was more affordable to get guitars. I wanted us to do a fundraiser for religious organizations. People think, oh, it's just another church fundraiser. I wanted something that's going to involve the community, something for everyone, speaks to our culture here in Bristol,
Yes,
speaks to our
birthplace of
city.
country music.
And the whole country music thing. And of course, the Bristol sign is just iconic. We are so blessed to have these two guitars, and we're so thrilled to get them. But it's an original piece of art that people, one, get to create, and two, get to purchase and hang on their wall or give as a gift. And it involves everyone and helps us build a bigger relationship in the community, one with the art gallery and then with everyone who comes by and is looking and asking questions. And maybe people will learn a little bit more about us too.
So now if you wanted to purchase one of these, how do you go about it?
So we have an online auction that starts on December the 2nd. If you go to the art gallery, there's a big sign and a QR code, and you can just scan that with your phone. And that's going to, it may not be linked up just yet because the auction is just a couple weeks out, but it will be linked up soon, and then you can go on and get a close-up of each guitar, get a close-up of each artist, and read their little story and their bio, and see what that starting bid is going to be. So starting bids at the highest are $300 and at the lowest are $150, because these are original pieces of art. And the auction will go from December 2nd to December the 14th. And then on December the 3rd, I want to mention we're having an open to the public at the Piedmont Station, a Meet the Artist event.
Oh, wow.
From 6 to 7. The VIPs will be in there from 5 to 6. And so we want to get that individual time with them. But then we'll be open to the public from
And will
6
the
to
guitars
7.
be there, or
They
just
will be
the artists? Okay, wow.
The guitars are actually going to be our centerpieces on the table.
Oh, I love that. How many guitars are there?
There's 16.
Oh, wow.
There's 16.
And it's all local artists.
They are all local
Oh, I
artists.
love that.
There's something for everyone. It's just amazing. You really need to go to the art gallery and just, they're all displayed in one
It's beautiful.
window. Your team did a great job. They're just all beautifully done. And they're just as unique as each artist.
I love that. What an amazing an event and a great thing to do and give back to the community, especially as the winter months are coming along and to help people in that way. It's fantastic. So thank you for doing this. And we can't wait to see and add December 3rd to your calendar, because seeing these in person is probably just even more mind-blowing than, seeing it there at home. So thanks again, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Inside Bristol. We've got Sarah Stoll with us. This is exciting from the fire department, and some tips to share with you because Christmas trees are going up. Lots of cooking is taking place. We are in holiday swing. So tell us some of the main safety tips that sometimes we just forget in the hustle and bustle of like the holiday season.
Absolutely. So some of the things that you want to remember is to make sure that you are watering your real Christmas tree every day. A lot of the fires start that way, where they stay dry and they're close to heaters. That being said, you want to make sure that your Christmas tree is about 3 feet from any heat source, whether that's your fireplace, a radiator, just your central heat. That way it's not drying up as fast. And when you're putting those Christmas lights all around your Christmas tree, you want to make sure that you're checking and that they're not frayed or damaged before you put them up, and following manufacturer orders, whether they're supposed to be indoor lights or outdoor lights, and just following all the rules to make sure that we stay safe that way. As for cooking, you want to make sure that we say everything is always attended in the kitchen. We want to make sure that those oven mitts and everything that you're using to pull out the hot things with are not near the stove, that they're away from there, that you keep kids and animals out of the kitchen. They can kind of get to be a hazard while you're cooking, making sure that all your knives are up, and that if you do get a grease fire, we're not putting water on it. Okay. So you really want to try to smother it. So you can actually use baking soda to do that, or trying to put a lid on top of it on the fire. That way it's not spreading, and that will kind of extinguish it and at least get it smaller, and then calling 911 and having an evacuation plan for your family.
Oh, that's a really good tip. Sometimes we miss that evacuation plan for the just in case. It's always good to, I think, go through once a year.
Absolutely, with everyone in the family, and making sure that your smoke detectors are working.
Mm-hmm. Fire extinguishers.
That's right. Yep, having one in the kitchen.
Some fire escapes if you've got a second story.
Absolutely.
That's always a good thing to have on hand. So some really good tips, and thank you for being with us and sharing.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yes, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Amy Shuttle with us from the Bristol Chamber of Commerce, and we are talking about a favorite holiday treat, and that is our Christmas parade. It is right around the corner, so mark your calendars. It's coming up December 5th.
That's right. It is coming up. Bristol Chamber of Commerce, so excited to have the Christmas parade for the community to enjoy. It's always the first Thursday in December, so you're right. It's coming up December the 5th. It's an evening parade. It starts at 7 o'clock. It's kind of neat, the ambiance of the darker evenings, and you can see all the lights in the parade. It makes it a whole lot of fun for the community to enjoy.
Anything new this year that we haven't seen before?
Well, we've always got new and exciting entries, and a lot of the entries are very competitive about what they're going to be bringing to display for everyone to enjoy. So we'll have a lot of surprises on that side of things. But we will be shepherding in the Grand Marshal this year. Very excited about that. Hard Rock is our sponsor for the Grand Marshal Trophy, the trophies and the float again this year. We really appreciate their participation in our community. They'll be out in full force, but our Grand Marshal this year is not just one person, it's a collective group. And this year we are really celebrating the hurricane relief heroes. There's so many people that have given back to the community to help those in need. So we're celebrating them in a really big way this year. So that'll be exciting for everyone to see.
Oh, that's great. And it's always so fun to just see everybody lined up on State Street and all families out, and it's really a very special event. And of course it has a grand finale, which we all know what to expect there too, which is exciting.
That's right. And our premier sponsor, BTS, has been a great partner to help bring this parade for the community to enjoy for the Bristol Chamber of Commerce Christmas parade every year. So they'll be back as well, leading off the charge. And they too were part of the relief, recovery, and assistance too, a very important part. And then, of course, like you mentioned, Santa. That's the big celebrity of the evening. And I believe if Mrs. Claus is available, she'll be joining us again, too. And we really appreciate Ballard and Bristol Regional Medical Center for bringing in Santa. They do a great job with that. And the float with lights, we've got lots of marching bands going to be here again this year. Lots of goodies to give away to those onlookers for the parade. It's going to be a lot of fun. We can't wait.
And I know the cities are very involved in this.
That's right. Our community partners are key. We could not produce and present this parade for everyone to enjoy without so many community partners, from our pre-staging that happens down on Morrison Boulevard. That's Food City, the Bristol Chevrolet, Bristol Herald Courier. They all help us with pre-staging. And then, of course, the cities, both cities with street closures and police barricades for making sure everyone is safe, and traffic flow, all those things. It's really, and the cleanup after the parade, that's really important. And within about 30 minutes after the parade, it looks like nothing's even happened. So it's amazing, our partners in the community that help everyone to make this come to life. So thank you to all of them too.
It's a special event, there is no doubt. So you'll want to get to State Street early and get set up, find your spot, and just get ready to watch a really neat parade go by. So December 5th, 7 p.m. Thank you so much. Anything I'm missing? Anything you want to add?
We still have a few room for entries for the parade. So if anyone would like to register to be in the parade, there's still a little bit of time for that. bristolchamber.com, go to our landing page. There's a box there to enter for the parade, and you can do that today.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't go anywhere. We will be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Emily Champagne with us today from Believe in Bristol, and she's talking about a fun day of shopping that we need to stay local. Super Saturday. Here we come.
Yes, thank you for having me. Small Business Saturday, one of the best days of the year. Small Business Saturday, this is the 15th year, I believe. It's sponsored by American Express as just encouragement to remember your local businesses, promote your local economy, and just shop small for the day rather than big box stores for all of your holiday gifting. So it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And for downtown Bristol, that means a full day of shopping. A lot of businesses extend their hours. They do crazy promotions. You can spin a wheel to win a discount at some stores. Some stores just do a blanket promotion. Believe in Bristol has we're a neighborhood champion, which is through American Express. So they send us a little bit of swag to go with shopping small, and we set up a table, and you can bring your receipts to us. We'll be at 606 State Street, I believe. And you can bring us your receipts to show that you've shopped small, and in exchange, you'll be entered to win a raffle, and you'll get some stickers, pens, tote bags, whatever we still have on hand. And that's with a $25 purchase. And if you spend $100 or more, you get double entry into the raffle.
Oh, wow.
And we have a fun little prize pack that the downtown merchants help us put together to just thank everyone for shopping with them, promoting their business. There's a saying that we love that's every time you shop small, one of your neighbors does a little happy dance.
Oh,
So
I love that.
it's just a nice time to remember, like, as easy as it is to hit those Black Friday sales, the day after Thanksgiving, it's equally as important to remember your small businesses that Saturday after, and really anytime. We say every Saturday is Small Business Saturday for us, but this one's just a big celebration. The merchants thank people for shopping with them, and as great as those box store deals are, your local economy is so important. These are your friends, your neighbors, your sisters, your cousins. This is their livelihood, and it's just wonderful to support that, and they have such unique items. So
I know. I
can,
was just going to say that, like her sweatshirt.
Yes.
Don't you love it?
Audio Oasis has great merch this year
so
that the
great.
family will love. And there's so many cool gifts to be found downtown. And we really do have a store for everyone, from women's boutiques, men's boutiques. We have a kids store now, which is incredible. local art, jewelry,
Antiques. all
antiques.
sorts
Oh,
of
the antique
amazing-
stores do great deals for Small
Yes.
Business Saturday too, which is, I mean, you're already getting a deal at an antique store, but
Yeah.
it's really fun. Cranberry Lane's got great hostess gifts, everything from like dip mixes to like tea towels and all kinds of fun, themey, Bristol and holiday oriented things. And there's just so many unique gifts to find on State Street. It's definitely my favorite place to shop. That's where everybody gets their Christmas gifts from.
I love it. So, yeah, save some of that money in your pocketbook so that you can shop downtown
Yes.
on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. It really is worth it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
great. And just it does a lot for our economy.
Yeah, when you shop small, it's such a much larger percentage that stays in your local economy. When you hit those box stores, so many of it is transported out to different hubs. A lot of it ends up overseas. And when you shop small, it's like 67 cents to the dollar that stays within your local economy, which is huge in comparison. So it's really important, not just to the merchants that work hard with their businesses all year round, but to everyone in our economy.
That's great. Emily, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for
today,
having
and
me.
Happy holidays if I don't see you.
Yes.
And we appreciate you tuning in today. We'll see you next time.